Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. And buckle up, children, this is going to be a little bit of a rant video. Sort of. I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually done a video. I'm totally out of the whole let's do one every day sort of thing. And I really should get back into it, but I've been sick, I've been busy, a whole bunch of things. So, first, as Graveyard Girl would say, sippy sippy. Yeah, I just went there. No. Okay, so this morning we got news that Target is pulling out of Canada. Now, it's not very often that we hear that an American company is actually pulling out of Canada. Not too often. I mean, Kmart, of course, did a little while ago. But usually it's Canadian companies that get bought out by American companies, like Tim Hortons being bought by Burger King, although I think that Burger King was actually, or no, sorry, Tim Hortons was probably already owned by an American company. That's what I heard. I really don't know. But Caden, of course, works at Target, and that sucks for him and all the other people that I know that work there as well. And anybody in general. I mean, that's what, 17,000 jobs that are now gone, or going to be gone. And from what the news is reporting, they're going to get a 16-week severance pay package for all of them, which actually is a really nice thing there. But just losing a job in general is a horrible thing, and it sucks when people have to do it. I've personally, the only time I've ever lost a job was my very first one with the go-kart track, when my mom and dad split up, and we all kind of went separate ways, sort of. I stayed with my dad, and we lived in Kamloops, and my mom and my brothers moved to Calgary, and then my mom and my little brother moved to Ohio. But anyway, yeah, that kind of happened with that. But every other one I've had, pretty much, I either left of my own volition or just, I don't know. Convergies, I left before they closed down. I'm still hearing that some people work from home. I don't know if that's true or if it's possible, but it's still for the Convergies brand. And for those of you that don't know what Convergies is, it's another American company, which I guess, in retrospect, did pull out of Canada. Their call center, basically, and they had a lot of jobs. They were, I think, the second largest employer in Kamloops at one point. And they pulled out in favor of the Philippines and stuff like that, because it's cheaper to have India and Philippines and stuff like that answer phone calls and whatnot. So, but I left. I worked for the FedEx division. I was a customer service representative, and I lasted just a little over a year and 2 months, and I couldn't take it anymore. I loved the people that I worked with. I couldn't deal with the stupidity on the phones and stuff. I mean, people, there was one very memorable one that I might have told you guys about before. I honestly don't know. But there was the hurricanes in Florida, and I know Florida gets hurricanes all the time, but this was a really bad year, and this lady called and demanded that I stop the hurricane and deliver her package. Now, the U.S. government had declared a state of emergency. Nobody was allowed to be out there in that weather. So, how do you talk to somebody like that? So I was a little bit trite with them, or with her, and I'm like, well, ma'am, I do appreciate that you think that I'm God, but that's my father, I'm only Jesus. And she hung up on me, and I didn't get in trouble for it, because I guess they didn't monitor that specific call. I mean, they say they monitor calls, but they don't really, all of them. Like, they'll pick and pull from some to give you feedback and stuff on them, but it's always random, so I took my chances. Yeah. Anyway, so it's just weird now. What's going to happen? I mean, Target bought out the leases of most of the Zellers stores in Canada. And now there's going to be all these empty spaces in there. In Kamloops, it's Sahali Centre Mall. But they're all over Vancouver, Calgary, Edmonton, everywhere. Like Metrotown, Metropolis comes to mind in Vancouver. Chinook Centre in Calgary just lost Sears. Now they have Nordstrom, but now Target's going to be leaving too. I mean, West Edmonton Mall's going to... It's so weird. So who is going to step up to the plate, and who is going to take over, if anybody, these areas? Now, I've talked before about the decline in brick-and-mortar stores, because everybody's shopping online and so on, and it's sad. It's a sad reality, and it started way back in the day with music stores, I would say, and then video stores most recently, and now it seems to be filtering into big retail stores. And I mean, what does that mean for the small retail stores? It's so weird. How long before Walmart one day could possibly leave? I know, think about that. And excuse me. This morning, when I got up to go and do my oil change, that's when I heard it on the radio, was that there was a store that was closing down in town, and I didn't know which one. My immediate thought was Sears or Future Shop, because their days are kind of number 2, which is, it's horrible. But it turned out to be Target. And Target's been here maybe 2 years, maybe just over, maybe just under, I don't fucking know. But still, like, and I will admit, I'm not a big fan of going to Target. My personal reason, no, is because it's so quiet and eerie and weird. I know, coming from somebody that likes ghosts and things, that's really bizarre, but shopping in like dead silence is not something that I appreciate. I'm one of those bastards that loves Christmas music when it comes out in November, sometimes in October, in different places. Shoppers Drug Mart was definitely guilty of that this year, and I was very happy to hear that, because I love Christmas music, and my Christmas tree is still up, and my brother fights me on it all the time. But too bad, Daniel, it's staying up till the end of this month. I don't give a shit. Okay? So, what else to rant about? Oh, yes, shaving. Boys, come on. I mean, you could probably understand what I'm talking about here. I hate shaving with a fucking passion, but it needs to be done. I hate having a beard even worse, or mustache, and it's just, I don't know, it's just one of those things. I use an electric razor because I'm terrified of using a straight razor or any of those other things like that. I've tried before and they hurt even worse than electrical ones do. I know the electrical ones tend to pull. It has to do with the power as well. Oh, it's just ridiculous. I end up using about 3 razors altogether, but I don't know. It's just, it's irritating. Irritating. That's why I'm very, very glad that I'm a man and I don't have to shave my legs. Not that I think that it's necessary that women should have to do it either. I mean, do what you want. It's your body and stuff. But it's socially acceptable for me to have hairy legs, being a gentleman who is sitting here before you shirtless. I apologize. I just got out of the shower. And I just wanted to do this rant video because it's been a while since I've actually done something. Done a video, kind of. I think the last one I did was the Sailor Moon review. And there's another one coming this Saturday for the next Sailor Moon Crystal episode, which of course finishes the the Black Moon arc. No, the Dark Kingdom arc. Yes, it starts the Black Moon family arc. I know what I'm talking about. There was something else I was going to rant about. The hell was it now? Don't you hate it when you forget about what the hell you're going to rant about? Oh, it pisses me off so much more than fat-free sour cream, because you have like this whole thing built up, and you're just like, oh, I'm going to get it all out, and then you totally forget what the hell it is going to be about, as Graveyard Girl would do again. Sippy, sippy. Ah. I'm not trying to rip her stuff off. I really, really love watching her. She's such a positive person. If you get a chance to watch her, you totally should. She does a lot of makeup tutorials and stuff like that, which may not necessarily appeal to everybody, and I'm not a makeup person either, but the fact of the matter is she's still really positive and really funny, and I enjoy watching her videos. Actually, the other day I sat upstairs and I was watching hours of pregnancy videos, pregnancy reveal videos. I do that for whatever reason, if you need something uplifting, because I was watching a bunch of sad ones before that, and I like to try to, if I'm going to watch something sad or freaky, you know, sometimes if I'm feeling particularly really freaked out before bed or whatever, I will usually then put on something funny or uplifting. And for me, it was pregnancy reveal videos, really funny ones, because some of them are hilarious. I love watching people's reactions in general, but those ones are great. And the other ones that were kind of making me cry, in a good way, were the soldiers coming home to their families, and even more so to me, the animals, the dogs, even cats. Yes, cats can actually miss you. I know, it's a secret in the feline world, but apparently it happens. They can actually really, really miss you, and I believe it because, you know, sometimes even when I'm gone for a night, or even when I came back from Vancouver, Maze was all over me. He was excited to see me come back, and I was happy to see him too. And Bailey doesn't usually care. She's just like, whatever, feed me. I know other cats that are like that too, but dogs, they go apeshit, and it is just, it's so much fun to watch those, but at the same time it's very heartwarming, and it makes you tear up in a happy sadness. I'm sure that you guys know what I mean, the happy sadness kind of thing. But yeah, I still can't for the life of me remember what the hell else I was going to rant about. Ah, that's it. I am still sick, and my brother is sick, and I don't know if he caught what we all had at work. I don't think so, because he's throwing up, and I don't remember hearing that any of us were throwing up. I had a fever, and I know most of us had fevers. Maybe it hit people at different ways. Maybe it's a flu going around. He thinks it was food poisoning, but he still feels shitty today, and he felt terrible yesterday. So my sickness, luckily, thank goodness, knock on wood, is mostly just a cough, and this irritating ear thing that I get from time to time. My ear's stuffy, and then it goes away, and then it comes back, and then like usually I'll have it stuffy for weeks, and then it's gone. Lately, the last couple days, I had it started at work, and then I had it for 2 days, and then it disappeared when I woke up. And then I came home, I went to work, and throughout the day it came back. And then I came home, and it went away, and then I went back to work, and it came back, and then today I'm off, and it's coming back after I just had a shower. It's really weird, and I know this is probably TMI and really disgusting, but excuse me, I hate coughing. When I blow my nose, out of this side here, it's kind of continuously bloody, which I've looked up online really freaking out because I'm like, oh shit, what if it's something bad? But I may have just ruptured something, or because I've been sneezing so much or blowing my nose so much, might have just messed up the insides, and that's why it's bleeding a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this. My apologies! It's coming from the guy that talks about having irritable bowel syndrome and sitting on the toilet all day. Which actually, again, knock on wood, has surprisingly been not bad lately. But I also started eating Greek yogurt, specifically black cherry and strawberry, and I found that it works really, really well. Jeez, just talking, yap, 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 yap. It's like somebody attached a motor to my freaking mouth. I started doing the workouts again. I didn't do it yesterday, but the day before I did chest, and holy crap, like all in here, like on both sides, it's just like, I do these stretches where I grab onto the door, and even doing this hurts, and I kind of just push myself forward, and it, you could feel it. Yesterday when I did it, I was like, fuck! But yeah, so I'll be continuing to do that. I want to get a personal trainer. I need to find one that's relatively cheap. I don't know if it's better to just go to the YMCA because they have them there too, and it's kind of part of your registration thing. I don't know. And I'm also thinking now that the fish tanks and stuff are gone and the room in the basement here is more free and open, I might move my exercise equipment in there. Good luck moving that one, but I think that the bench itself should be pretty easy-ish. Maybe with 2 people. I could probably do it myself if I take most of the weights off. But we'll see, and then I'll have more space in my room to do with whatever. Probably fill it with more shit. What else do you do with your room, right? So, okay, I talked about a video that I'm going to do, a new kind of bit of a series. When I get my smell back, I will be able to do that. It's actually sort of coming back, so that'll give you a hint of it. It's kind of along the lines of, does this thing taste like shit? So we'll go from there, and like I said, the Sailor Moon video should be up for Saturday. So yeah, what else is going on? AR planning is underway. I was having a meeting last night with Tamara, our games room coordinator, and kind of my co-programming helper. And we revamped the panelist FAQ, and do you call it a FAQ? I call it a FAQ. I don't know. FAQ, frequently asked questions. Anyway, that and the panelist submission form is going to be different as well. So if any of you are my friends that watch this and you've tried submitting panels already, I'm going to need you to redo them again once the panel submission form goes up. I'm hoping this Saturday, but we'll have to see. It all depends on when our web people can get things going and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. And it'll only be open until about mid-May this year, because I want to try to get all the scheduling kinks out as quick as possible. I love what I do, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, but sometimes there's a lot of last-minute stuff. And, I mean, no matter what you do, no matter how much you try to plan, things happen. I mean, it even happened at Annie Revel Winter, and you know, Saya stepped in for us, which was great, and we've had other people step in and help us, and I love the community in general. I mean, there's a lot of drama here and there and different things and different areas and whatnot, but really, when it comes down to it, people do come together to help each other. Look at Sully, Sarah Sullivan, she's got breast cancer, and the community's coming together for her, which is wonderful. And you know, she's always been such a fun person to talk to. She represented Funimation for a while there, and she came to our first 2 conventions, and we missed her this year. And I just hope that she gets better. But you know what? She is a fighter. I will totally give her that. In the short time that I have known her, that woman is a fighter, and I have no doubt that she's going to kick this disease's ass with a vengeance. So no worries there, and with the support of the community behind her, I know that she's going to be good. Anyway, I talked more than 15 minutes, which is fine because now I can actually post them back up again. I'm so excited about that. My website is going to be coming along pretty soon. It's www.jeremyandrosov.com. There's just a silly video of my Christmas party up there. Silly and fun, and we had a lot of good times doing it. I just kind of introduced my coworkers and stuff there. I might change it to something else, we'll see. Eventually, once I get all my voicing stuff figured out, that'll be great. And I might have another announcement soon, unless I've already announced that. I don't think I did, but we'll figure out how things go. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Thank you for sitting here watching through this whole thing, if you did. And I am about to do my workout, because I am just full of energy, apparently, which is good, now that I've got all the stuff off my chest. We'll, I guess, go ahead. Hopefully that doesn't make me lose my gumption to do my workout, but I don't think it will. I think I'll be good. Put on some good music and we'll go from there. If you need good music for workouts, Nicki Minaj's new album is really good. If you don't like rap, I listen to all sorts of weird things, like Lorena McKenna the other day when I did the chest one. I know, it's kind of slower Celtic-y stuff, but whatever, it works. Koda Kumi's Driving Hit 6 specifically is another one I enjoy. Cheryl Lloyd's new album, oh god, what's it called? Sorry I'm Late, I think. That's good. Cheryl Cole's new album is really good. Oh, what the hell is that one called? I can't even think of the name of it. The one that just came out. And I really enjoy it. I might actually listen to that one, actually. We'll see. We'll see. And I might get back into singing and stuff, too. So much going on. I know. It's exciting. And on that note, I will let you guys go. So, thank you again. Jamatane Mina, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.